It means I'm probably abandoning my old base on that old server. I just fuck off with this. May have to... create a character.
Approach, prisoner.
We don't want to see this again. Use a preset character. Good. We're always gonna skip leg day. Always one less than max. Why not? Go with a little mulatto. I like it. Best of my knowledge, the vitiligo. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we don't want that. Freckle density, I don't care. Face type. That's the one. Come on. We are wizened. Head details. Don't mind that at all. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, wide chin, yeah. Hairstyle. No. 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 Hell no. Yes. That's such bullshit. Okay. Hair color. Let's go with that. Because that's how I roll. Eyebrows. Yeah. Eyebrow color. Same as the rest of me. Bitch. Eyebrow details. What it's doing. I would go with like a Grizzly Adams, which would kind of be par for the course. But I'm telling you, one of these mustaches is the way to go. It's got to be this one, right? Yeah. Beard color, sure. Whatever. Back. Like any of these. That is kind of cool. That is subtle. Kind of like it. No. No tattoos. Don't want a head scar. Face makeup. I have to go with the eyeliner. I went with super lush. I went with like a plum, but not like a ridiculous plum. Dialed it back a bit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So I can import, but I can't export. Character name. Or lock it.
Have they told you what I am?
I'll deal with you in a second, lady. Blood pit, siege. Okay, what I need to do there is... That is fun. Alright. This is where I'll be. Reverend Man, have they told you what I am?
Then I will sift your words for... Where were you born?
Oh, we're going Harkonnen.
A toxic place, and the Harkonnens prefer it that way. Profit above all. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place? There is always work to be done. And millions like you to do it.
Very condescending.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who? From the failed house of Ginaz, I assume. The test is almost complete. Have come here.
Yeah.
Kneel.
Never prepared. She's gonna compel some shit on my
Put
face.
your hand in the box.
Hell no. Oh,
I hold at your neck the Gomjaba.
the Gomjaba.
The high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
6.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Sorry. A friend of mine just sent me a message related
What's
to
up,
the
man?
movie Aliens. Hey, what's going on? I'm just sitting here talking to myself.
Are you talking to yourself or are you talking to your stream?
There is nobody watching this. I make no
okay.
illusions. I make no illusions. I'm here. If anybody wants to chat, fantastic. But yeah, I just kind of exist. But I like to have fun with people and do things.
Get up,
Alright.
Off-Worlder.
Hold on.
I
now.
couldn't wait for you.
Zentara's talking to me.
But now you need to run. The sandworm is
They're
coming.
shooting me.
Run!
Oh, they're shooting me.
Now!
Oh, I love the worm animations so much.
Are you a big Dune fan?
It's honestly, it is by far out of all the sci-fi that comes out of like the 20th century, it's the best.
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course.
I really
My
feel
leg
like
is bad.
they really
I need
nailed
to lay
the
low and treat it
sandworms.
before it gets worse.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to
You're
craft
supposed to be
yourself
taking
some
a percentage
clothing.
out leather.
That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
Fiber.
I hope you are not opposed to cursing, because we curse a lot.
Not at all. I fucking welcome.
Alright, good.
It's so versatile.
You'd really fucking think so.
Oh shit, did I take my gloves off? No.
So we were going to tell you, if you would like, you, by no
The
means
war
feel
of
obligated,
assassins
but
has
if you
left
would like,
debris scattered
we can
all
set you
over
up
this
with some,
sector.
like, gear
Salvage
and
metal
stuff.
from the wreckage with your cutter.
But if you want to just play through on your own and just kind of chill, that works.
Darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you
I've done
astray.
this correct.
Very few people are foolhardy.
Just give me a
enough to
second,
use
Zentara's
shields
very
they
loud.
steep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Okay. I'm really here for the lore. So if anything's going to sacrifice the lore, I'll probably opt to not do that. But yeah, I mean, fast tracking to a certain degree. I think I only made it to I hadn't done the Lisan Al Gaib, the part that the Bene Gesserit mother just tasked me with. But I'd pretty much done everything else, and I'd almost joined a house. And I was aiming for Harkonnen.
Well, cool. We are Harkonnen.
Yes, and I am honestly like I don't think enough people respect that. They're like, I want to be Atreides, you know, like the
Everybody wants to be Atreides.
absolutely like you're playing like heroes and villains. Everyone wants to be a hero, and I'm like, well, the villains have their work cut out.
Well, also, they aren't really any heroes.
That's fair.
Atreides-
That's fair.
The Atreides are just less obvious about it.
Well, see, that's the thing. From the books and everything, they're very virtuous, and like it's not something that the other houses clearly demonstrate. They'll self-interest seems to be a thing. So like to me, that's what people aim for, is like to be the perfect person in a lot of these games, really. I need to hide here in a shadow. A little bit more? No? Okay, I can't hide. I'm dying.
Yeah, but the Atreides absolutely have no problem sending an assassin after a bitch. Like, they don't...
In this
They don't-
game, yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. What's happening here? The status UI provides... I don't need that. Can I make a cutter? I'd like to make something. What cuts? I need salvaged metal for that. Okay, now I can make a cutter.
Oh shit. Our buggy is full of bodies.
Yes.
So-
What work did you expect?
Difficult
No, like
to
the
explain.
storage is full. I mean, you eventually get access to Fremen death stills, and it's like the primary way of getting water, and so
Yeah,
you
Took them bodies.
pick up bodies and drop them in death stills.
I enjoy the macabre aspect of that big time.
Yeah, like my buggy inventory currently has 28 bodies in it.
And I have one in my bag.
Time to
my
head back
walk.
and unload these fuckers. Well, the
Lots of
bodies are
flash
all like
fire.
wrapped in cloth and like
Yeah.
It's very good.
and then when you put them in the death stills, like the model itself changes to show the like outline of a body in it.
All very much appreciated. Ooh, got it the last second. Okay. What am I doing with
So
this?
had you started on another server and then moved over, or did you just randomly pick this server?
I had started another server, and I was with someone who was going to go the distance, and then we ran into someone else that we had played different games with before, who was on a completely different server and had been there for a week before. So they were so much beyond us. So we made the bad decision of staying on the server that we were on instead of joining them. And I reached out to them. I said, hey, listen, you know, what's your guild like? How are things going? He's like, yeah, you know, they're not as active as I would like it to be, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, I think I can do better. Because, like, I mean, I got like 20 hours a week to do all kinds of crazy stuff. And that's kind of what I want to do. But I want to exist in the game first. And then once we get to the after game, then I'm gung-ho for anything at any time. But,
Awesome. Yeah, because honestly, like what we're trying to do is build a crew to like start doing deep desert operations. But I don't know if you've read any of the Reddit posts and about griefing and all the stuff that exists out in deep desert.
that apparently is something that's on the growth, like on the uptick.
Well, it depends, right? Our server is actually not too bad. I get attacked all the time out there, but it's almost never somebody that's doing it just to grief, right? It's somebody defending a
Right.
spice node or defending their titanium, or
There used to be griefers.
there
but
used to be, but once they extended the PvE zone in the deep desert, all the griefers were like, oh no, not as many people to grief, and quit.
Yeah, like they give up once they realize it's a challenge.
Yeah, so now most of the people that are left out there are just legitimate PvPers trying to play the game. And, you know, I get attacked frequently, but it's pretty easy to escape. Which is great. Like, I like that there's options to run, that there's danger, there's risks. It's all good. But, it does make it very difficult to do it all solo.
See, and the thing is, I haven't even begun to touch that. Like, I can't even hold a candle to it. Like, I was able to stay by myself pretty much unmolested for quite some time. The people that I ran into were noobs like me, and we'd end up attacking each other, and we're like, oh, well, there's no point to this, and we just go off and continue our quests. It was that kind of a thing.
Like at the shipwrecks and stuff.
Well, no, I never bought with the shipwrecks because I heard you need a radiation suit for it, and I hadn't had that tech.
Oh, not for all of them. Some of them
I didn't.
You don't need it for all of them.
I didn't know. So, there's that. But I honestly, like, so far what I've seen from the game, like, there's nothing I hate. There's actually nothing that I find annoying. And the only issue that I had with it is that it's very hard to find people to collaborate with, right? Research the respawn beacon. Okay. There it is.
I'm actually out of storage for bodies next to the death stills.
You need large
need to
storage
make
for this.
Good problem to have.
You must construct additional storage.
It's a great. Let's see.
How are we out of silicone blocks? What?
I was gonna call them Cylons, but they're not Cylons.
Fuck.
Why am I forgetting? You're forgetting too. That's
yeah, me
weird.
too. Zerg and
Zerg.
Protoss.
Protoss. There we go. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. All right. It's gonna be that kind of a day. I'm all right with it. Okay. What are you asking me to do? Place the respawn beacon. All right. Then what?
Oh,
I don't
that's why
remember-
we're out of silicone blocks. Okay.
I don't remember doing any of this.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put
So
an
we
end
can
to
go get
that.
flower stand.
Now the sector is crawling with
Oh,
scavengers, fighting over the
see.
scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble
So
war.
we've had like
But that's to your
2 new
advantage,
people join
Offworlder.
with us over the last
Allow
few
them
days.
to do the hard
And
work
we've
of
made them
gathering the
same offer of
salvage,
giving them stuff, and
and
they
then
took us up
take
on
it
it.
from
And
them.
it
Don't
kind of
hesitate to
depleted
kill
our
them
tier
all.
5
They
resources.
would do the
so we're
same
kinda
to
trying
you.
get those back.
Chill for a second. I'll be right back. I think I got the gist of what you just said, but I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
As memory serves me, I don't remember doing any of this. I do not have a knife. I need to make binoculars. Let's do what this is telling me first. To search. I get that for free? Salvage metal. Excuse me, it's your tiny house. Look at me sounding all entitled and shit. Your house is lovely, thank you. Okay. I have binoculars now. What am I supposed to do? Scout for a scavenger camp? Why do I not remember any of this? Okay. I have scouted. That works. Go for. People build houses in the weirdest spots.
Yeah, they just kind of throw them down anywhere. I'm excited for you to see our guild base.
Go to scavenger camp, use your ability, kill the scavengers. Drop down here.
Reveal yourself.
We have a guild base that has hit the structure limit. Massive and awesome.
Yeah, I heard the chit chat on the. You hit the limit of 5,000. That's intense.
Yeah.
That's a
giant Harkonnen stronghold.
That's an imposing structure. Don't mind me. Let's see what's inside this place. It has a vacuum seal, which means it is fresh. Hello.
What the?
There you go. I am a huge fan of the Swordmaster. I know it's probably not the best.
It actually is. Swordmaster Bene Gesserit is actually the best.
Well, that was the thing. I went planetologist, and a lot of the passive benefits of that make the game easier to play because I'm an idiot. But like, it's. I wanted to go a little bit Bene Gesserit, but I literally haven't touched it, so I have no idea what I'd be getting.
Yeah, I think the Bene Gesserit trainer is in Riftwatch, which is
Use my ability.
like, way up northeast of you.
Oh. Okay. I missed an opportunity to exercise something. I need to knee something in the face. I'm telling you, that knee ability for like the lesser mobs, very useful.
Oh, it's useful all the way through. I still use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for a stun or like an off balance or poise or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but the for some of them, if you hit them with it, it just kills them straight up.
Yeah. Yep, it's pretty much all I love it.
But nothing can truly prepare you
It's
for
the
what
first
the
ability
desert
I got,
has in
and I've
store.
never taken it
Hone
off
your
my bar.
skills.
No, and I don't think I
Yourself
would
to the
either.
violence you must do to survive.
This is so loud. Hold on a second.
Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Let's go to audio. Why is the volume? Oh, I thought I turned this down already. Apparently, I just jumped in here and started playing the damn thing without adjusting the volume at all. That is not like me at all. Turn the dialogue down to 50, because fuck that. And the radio down to 30. Wait, is the radio like some type of in-game comms, or is it like literally chatter?
There is in-game comms with voice chat, but the radio is literally like, if you listen to the Harkonnen one, it's literally just Harkonnen propaganda.
Okay, yeah, I want to turn that one down because that was fucking annoying. I liked it, but like, nah, after 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's very cool lore-wise, but yeah, it gets irritating real fast.
What is the push to talk? Is it V? Audio output.
Yeah.
Escape.
I rebound mine, so I don't know.
It is V by default.
V. Okay, good. I haven't changed any of the defaults. Graphics, that's already good. Okay, let me escape out of this. I fixed everything. No one worry. Yeah, clearly I have this under control. Open skill menu. Okay, yeah, sure. Skill. Yes. I want deflection. I use that a lot.
Without a still tent, You're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal
Okay, we're
like
good.
paper. Unless
Got
you'd
the
like
flex.
to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter.
Mine
Build a
granite.
construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Don't borrow anything from the Emperor. I take it. I've been threatening to play a roleplay server for either GTA 5 or this. It's a commitment. It's a commitment, I know. But I think I'd be all for it.
I will
Hello,
say,
Wormy.
one of the other guys that just joined us recently
Yeah.
is really big into a GTA 5 roleplay server.
I may ping him about it. Like I said, I wouldn't want him to distract me from this, but like, honestly, to show up to do my 8 hours at a coffee shop, I'm actually excited. That'd be ridiculous. I would screw around all the time, like Clerk style, but still. What am I supposed to be doing
He's
here?
actually the one that did all of our like Discord setup and everything.
I've been trying to get my head around how to do that, but like, until I can do it right, I'm not really gonna dive in. So it'll be idle chit chat as far as I'm concerned. Because honestly, I've been on servers where like you can go into a channel and like type commands, and the next thing you know, there's like loot drops and all kinds of stuff happening in the game, and I'm like, that's cool. I want to figure out how that works. But yeah, they just set it up. Got this.
Sector West. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, sandstorm. Oh, that's wonderful.
So that one is for the Coriolis storm. You don't have to worry about it.
No, this one's the one that's going to come through my area, and
Do you is there one coming through your area? Because
yeah, it just announced. It just announced it was coming my way. I just can't see what direction it's come from.
So just so you know, it announces both the same way. A
Oh,
large sandstorm is approaching. It approaches the actual sandstorms that are going to come through, but it also announces the Coriolis storm, which is the weekly reset, in the same way.
all right. When is the
So
weekly
likely
reset?
Tonight.
There we go. 3 a.m. No, that was yesterday. It was an update.
7 hours. So what is that? 5 a.m. Central, anyway. I don't know what time zone you're in.
No, just you can say GMT. I'm good with GMT, like UTC. I know that some of the guys in here might be military or whatever, but like, yeah, like I kind of contract.
10 a.m. UTC.
Yeah, so like I contract with them, so I deal in UTC.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do a lot of work with government as well these days.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the flavor. Let's see here. I need batteries. What have I found here? I don't need a drink yet. Let's see. There aren't a lot of batteries around. I just need to mine 3 more batteries. So you said you guys started during early access?
Yeah, on the 5-day head start on June 5th.
Need to reload.
Yeah, I didn't get in on the early access. I only found out about this late. And at that point I was like, did I get enough? Almost. At that point I was like, okay, I'll wait for like launch day and then I'll jump in then. I know I'm already behind the 8 ball, but I love this game so much.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be plenty to do, so there doesn't have to be a rush. I say that as have 383 hours in the game.
I might have like 20 something, 30 something. I've done a lot, but like, no, I'm not at the end game yet. So like the whole PvP thing, I haven't gone through a PvP zone yet.
Yeah, you
But I know
won't unless you go to a shipwreck, until you get to the deep desert. That's the only PvP in the game.
What do you mean shipwreck? There's a bunch of shipwrecks in each of these zones.
Yeah, and those shipwrecks are PvP zones.
They are? Okay, that's the zone change thing that I keep seeing.
Yeah.
I've killed everybody I've ever met in one, if it was another player. So there's that, I guess.
Well, there you go. So deep desert PvP right now is all helicopters and rockets.
Why have I died? I don't know what I just pressed.
Did you dehydrate?
That might be it. No, I still got water. I just got into a fight and I was like, almost like not stun locked, but like I couldn't rush or run or jump or move quickly. Like I was.
Might have been out of stamina.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing the goofy fighting animation that out of stamina. It was weird. I'll have to look at the playback and see what happened, but it messed me up. I wasn't prepared for that. What I mean to say is that I am better than this. There you go, you're dead. And I'm gonna kill you. Die, bitch! There you go. I save the BITCH for the NPCs. That is the only applicable way to use a word like that. No. Don't explode on my account.
I use son of a bitch sometimes just as a like general what the fuck.
Oh, absolutely. It's just for whatever reason, when I land a good hit in this game, that's the word that comes to my mind. Even though it's an NPC. I'm supposed to be doing something here. Research basic construction kit. Okay. R is not for research. I mean, who would think that? Okay. What's the next thing? Craft a construction tool. Okay, I've done this. 6. Construct and...
Go back out.
I feel like I want to move over to the west. Tell me what. I found batteries. God. I don't know how to get water. Does the water have to be formed on the dew flower thingies? The rose buds, rose pines, whatever.
For you to be able to drink it?
Yeah. No, I can do that anytime. Okay, good.
You can only drink it up to the first hydration
Gotcha.
level.
That's all I need. I just need to not die until I can sort this out. Okay, there we go. This is life, like in general. It's a sawed-off, hammered-down bullshit version of it, but this is life. Sort out the necessities. Dew limit. Yeah, except, you just explained it to me. Aim? Alright, I need to make a sub-fight, but I don't like here. So you let a guy play a game a little bit and then he gets picky, you know? Oh no, I will take all of the plants, thank you. I'm pretty sure this is where I built last time. Oh. The first time you got eaten by a worm? Thoughts?
It was in beta. Like in the beta
Okay.
weekend that
It wasn't a full experience then, I guess.
Oh, it was. It
Okay,
was,
okay. They haven't changed it at all. Oh, that's good.
They had the whole Haga Basin South open for that beta weekend.
Oh god, I can't hide there. This is it. This is it. And
Yeah,
I'm hiding.
it was frustrating. And then again, it happened. Well, the second time it happened to me was a bug with my ornithopter, which was kind of frustrating. I gotta put bodies away. There wasn't enough room, so I gotta find somewhere else to stash them.
Someone's here.
It's always a funny thing to say out loud. I figure. Hold on now, let me hide.
I've gotten immune to it, I guess.
It does. You get desensitized real quick. Yeah, what am I gonna do with all these corpses? The entire buggy is full of them. Hold on now, let me move them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got all 10 of them stuffed in there.
Oh man, I only got 20 bodies? Shit.
East? Am I supposed to be going east? I feel like I want to be going east. That is not east. An awful navigator, sir. Let's go in the middle of this. We're gonna call that our spot. Temporarily, of course. What one is hoping is that there is water inside. I do not have an exsanguination kit. So I cannot get water by alternate means. By alternate means, I mean...
Whenever you get there, whenever you are ready. So, first of all, we have a big base still active. They're still available over in Haga Base, or in Vermilius Gap. Which is the next one you'll go to.
Yep.
And then we also have our big, like, actual guild base up in Eastern Shield Wall. And you are welcome
Eastern
to just
Shield Wall.
use that if you'd like, whenever you get there. Or you can build your own, whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, I would like to share.
We're very much a communal property kind of guild.
The
stuff that we gather. So.
I appreciate that. I also know that materials don't come from nowhere, and if only one person is contributing, it becomes frustrating very quickly. So I get that.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is I don't mind doing the boring farming stuff because I work from home, and so I have.
How do I escape?
Congratulations. You are now
Excellent.
a proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Yeah, I know all about it. Zartanis? Or Zatanna... Whatever, dude.
Zentara.
Alright. There we go, that one. I was testing you. You passed.
Oh, okay. So happy.
I know, they always are. I have no idea why. Am I out of rocks? Do not tell me I'm out of rocks. Unacceptable. I need more rocks. No, I heard about this game and I was just like, yeah, I absolutely 100% have to play that. The problem is that I was playing with a group of people who they appreciate Terraria and like I don't know, Necess, and there's a certain combination of things that they believe are the, you know, whatever, and more power to them. That's fantastic. I actually enjoy playing those games from time to time, but that was literally all they wanted to play. So when I said, hey, listen, I want to do an MMO, it's Dune, I really love the entire concept of it, it's going to be great, let's try it for a couple of weeks, not interested. So after a little while, I ended up talking to one of the guys in the group, and he said, yeah, I'm willing to play anything, because like he was coming down off some stuff and like was just trying to figure out what to fill all the spare time with. So I was like, great, yeah, why don't you play this game? And he was like, yeah. So we both picked it up, and we literally pretty much played it on day one. And after the first week, I had a hard time being able to make it. So like I was kind of sketchy, like every second day or whatever. And like we played a little bit, and we had a good time. But the following week, he did it, but he never came back. So I ended up setting up the entire base. I got to buggy/ornithopter. Like I was ready to start making duraluminum. And I was like, okay, well, I pretty much have done all of this by myself. I looked at the, you know how the Lance Red, there's like a blessing, you know, one of the factions can get because they're exceptional or whatever the situation is. The Atreides kept dominating, and they kept getting the refining and mining buff, and I was like, oh, that's fantastic, but like I wasn't getting it. But I was like, it's like, can the Harkonnens actually make a go of it like this? And I said, like, I don't actually know what's healthy, but what they listed was the top 5 Harkonnen guilds that had contributed or, you know, exist on a server. I don't know.
And you were one of them?
No, I wasn't in a guild. And I said, okay, mission number 1, finish this annoying, you know, exposition so that I can like learn the story and everything like that, so that I can kind of get to the end game. And I didn't quite get through it, but then I realized, I said, now I've got to talk to a bunch of guilds, and I don't know if this server is any good or anything like that. Like I'd rather meet the people first, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this was an opportunity to do that, because like the way I figure it, yeah. Like you guys, you said you came from WoW. Is that a thing?
Well, I still play WoW.
Yeah. So you know what the MMORPG experience is, and I do too, because I spent 3, 4, 5 years playing WoW. I was never anything serious. Somewhere around Frozen Throne, just before Frozen Throne came out, I bailed. So that was a while ago. But like I had played Dark Age of Camelot prior to playing WoW, so I was used to the whole guild drama and, you know, all of that stuff and everything. I was just like, God, you know, do I really want to get into another MMO? And I'm like, for this IP, yes, I do. But I'm gonna do it from an adult standpoint, not the child that I was when I played the other ones.
Yeah, so the thing about this game, like, it is an MMO, but it doesn't really have, at least not yet, a lot of the elements that cause drama in an MMO within guilds.
Okay.
There's not really, like, there's not raids, there are some, like, kind of dungeons, the testing stations and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're public, and so, like, they're not instanced or anything.
Right.
And so, like, you don't really have there's not really loot drama, because, you know, the worst that's gonna happen is like, hey, where did all my aluminum go? You know,
that's expected, yeah. Luckily,
so, like,
it's not
you don't
hard
really
to
have
get.
to worry about a lot of the politics in this, at least not right now, that you do in your standard MMO.
Right.
My God, I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think I could deal with it.
So she ran. I was an officer and a raid lead in it, but she ran in Classic WoW when that came out in 2019.
I
She
almost
ran a
jumped into
guild
that.
Ran 2 40-man raid team.
Right.
For all of, or most of Classic, and then a little bit into Burning Crusade, and the drama that came along with that shit was just unfucking.
Like when you start hoping and like praying that nothing good drops in your raid so that you don't have to deal with the drama, you know something's wrong.
Yeah, that's unhealthy for sure.
Yeah. And I got so much shit about how selfish I was and da da da, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, I am literally here because I like to help people be happy. Like,
Right.
you know, and
She was the worst geared person in our guild.
I was, because I never wanted to take gear because I wanted everyone else to get what they wanted, and you know, I was all right.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I get that. And again, I never understood what the drama was about. That's what frustrated me. I always, you know, yeah, but like I would whine and bitch until somebody helped me get that one item, but it was for me. Like I had asked for it, and you know they graciously had helped me, and I understood that. But like I'm not gonna go to like a random raid and be a shithead about you know a random dice roll. Do you know what I mean?
Well, so we ran Loot Council, which is where the problem came in, right?
I don't
and the thing
understand
is,
this concept.
Loot Council?
Yeah.
Where basically whenever an item would drop, we would have like 5 or 6 people that would get together and decide who it made the most sense for an item to go to. And in most cases, it was based off of like who was, you know, the best DPS and whatever. And like, who's gonna help the
or
raid
who
the most.
needed it.
Well, where was it going to help the raid the most, right? Where was it going to be the biggest benefit to help us kill bosses?
Yeah.
But there was a guy in particular. There was a guy. He was a rogue, and he was an incredibly good rogue, right? Like he was an amazing player. And honestly, he didn't need the gear, right? Because he was such a good player that he was already contributing. He was already our top DPS.
Right.
And we had a couple other people that were very good but were really under geared, and so we had decided that some of that gear that he wanted was going to go to those players that were good players that needed some gear, and he got so fucking angry about it, and just ended up blowing up our whole raid.
There was a lot of it. There was a lot of that. There was that one priest who wanted, yeah, it's your best in slot, but it's the shaman's best in slot, orders of magnitude over yours, and he has nothing else that he can, you know, and that whole shit fit in that one raid, and she fought so long about it that the timer expired on it, so no one got it.
Right.
I didn't. And I got called selfish, and like, so I changed the rules. I changed how we did them so many times, trying to accommodate as many people as possible. And I started getting called selfish, and like, I'm only using people to get like what I want. And I'm just like, you know what? I cried 3 or 4 nights a week for a lot of that. I don't understand. You know, I don't understand being attacked like that.
And then the one thing that she actually asked the guild to help her with was not even loot. It was the Gates of Encourage.
Right.
She wanted to get Scarab. And she just said, look, I need help, right? I need help from the guild. And then there was another dude that decided he wanted Scarab too, and then got all pissy when we were like, no, Legs has put her heart and soul into this. She's getting Scarab Lord. Like, that's it, you know? And he got so mad about it.
So I'll tell you, I've witnessed those things, but my philosophy is this. I understand that, you know, no man is an island and everything happens as a group. And I understand that the whole loot council is that, like, we want to make strategically the members better. And, like, you know, obviously there'd be more than one rogue, there'd be more DPS, there'd be more than one whatever, right? So then someone would get favoritism. That just breeds the drama. I'm not saying it's avoidable. I'm just saying I understand the dynamic. But later then I'm like, okay, well listen, we haven't done one thing that is even an opportunity to make my character better. So I'm like, well, do we care about this? And they're like, well, somebody else is the druid. I'm okay, that's fine. That's fine. Somebody else is the druid, and I'm willing to, you know, accept the fact that they're better. But, you know, at some point, I would really like that item. And honestly, I would let that sit until somebody actually helped me get it. But, like, if I was going to be the person, I'm like, no, this is instrumental to my role. I feel like, you know, we should make it a priority somehow to go get this at some point. But I'm not going to demand that it's today or do anything stupid, you know? Because everybody has to enjoy themselves.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I'm done ranting. That's good. That's just my thought on the thing, you know? But anyway, go ahead.
Well, so for Loot Council, what we did is we had our Loot Council was like, they did a dedicated meeting, like a 3 or 4 hour meeting every week that they went and they looked and they said, okay,
wow.
Like they looked at everybody's gear and they said, okay, if this or this drops in the raid, this person is the next to get it. And they did that every week, right?
And they made it public.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then we made everything public so everybody could see it. I've tried to be as transparent as possible with everything that went on, like behind the scenes, so everyone would know. Right. And honestly, didn't get a whole lot of pushback on it until the gear dropped, and they're like, "Oh, well, this isn't fair. I need that gear." But like, it's been published. It's been out here. Like every week, we update this. You know.
Well, and so I mostly ran Loot Council, and I made sure that we had people from all the various different cliques and groups that were on the Loot Council. Right. She had enough to do, so I tried to keep her out of it as much as I could, unless there was a dispute, right? Unless there was some whatever, and she could come in and make an executive decision about something. But like, we tried, and literally, man, I sat there for sometimes up to 8 hours a week, just going over gear and spreadsheets and looking at every single boss that we were going to kill and every single piece of loot that could drop in every single person's gear and saying like, okay, what makes the most sense for us to do? And everybody would agree to it. We had to have a unanimous decision on it to be able to put it in order. And everybody in the Loot Council agreed. And then when the gear actually dropped, they'd be like, oh, well, maybe, you know, we didn't think about this. Like, bullshit, we didn't think about it. We talked about every fucking piece of gear. We had notes for every piece of gear that dropped every week on who it was going to and why. Right. And it was all public. And that wasn't good enough. It was just...
It was a lot to do, man.
Yeah,
it
and
started
honestly...
out as taking care of my guild, my family. You know, it started out as taking care of my family, and it wound up being like my children eating me piece by piece.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It was insane.
Yeah, I was honestly
So, if that ever happens here, I will be passing off guild leadership.
I don't see it ever happening, just because of the nature of how they do this stuff. Like the only thing that is really a limited resource are blueprints, and blueprints, as long as they're available, are almost always going to be purchasable on the auction house, so you can just go farm some money and buy it.
The auction house was a late addition to the World of Warcraft, and while I saw it as like, this is great, it makes it accessible to everybody, it very quickly became an economy. And I was oh, come on. That means that some dickhead who wants to sell them for 1,000 is going to buy up all the ones for 100. And then pretty soon only you can ever find are ones for 1,000. So I'm like, I will not stand in line. This is I'm doing air quotes here. I will not stand in line. I'm too old and jaded to put up with that shit. So I'm like, okay, look, I would rather do it old school and get someone to help me do it than to go in there and give somebody who's basically just sitting there dominating the market, doing nothing more than just buying stuff and selling it at a higher price. To me, that's a zero value-added proposition. I can't stand it. I cannot stand the fact that it exists in a video game. But I understand that it is a thing. But that also means that, you know, you'll understand why I'm like, I would like to find a different way to do this, if at all possible. Because shit on this.
Well, I will tell you that we are very much help each other, have a good time, bullshit, have some inside jokes, and just we're here to have fun. This is how we de-stress. You know, I don't want stress. At least not stress from the people I'm playing the game with.
Let's get rid of this stuff until I get a recycler.
I agree. I am too old for that shit.
Yeah, I do not have the time of day to. I get exhausted thinking about it. But yeah, like that's what I said, and it was one of the stipulations that I'm like, listen, I don't want to. There's a certain level of energy that I don't respond to. I get tired listening to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can have this
out in the deep desert.
Yeah. Is seriously?
Oh, the chat out there, man. It is gold. It's Baron's chat. Yeah, it's.
Oh, I'm good with that then.
But like,
honestly, that was my favorite part of WoW.
There's a Harkonnen guild on this server named Caps Lock Warriors.
Yeah.
And every member of their crew out in deep desert only talks in all caps, like all the time, everywhere, every time they type, it's all cap.
They turned it into a meme. I like that.
Yeah, but they're also kind of dicks. Which
Okay, well,
it's all good.
That's accepted too. What am I researching here? I need an extractor of some kind. I need a way to store water. What are you asking me to do? Craft a blood extractor. Okay, sure, I can do that. I need more salvaged metal. Have a bunch. Plant that.
Our poor buggy, it's getting so beat up.
So where scavenger camps? The map. You said you have a camp in East Vermilion?
Western Vermilius.
Mm-hmm. Western Vermilius, and then where's the big one?
Eastern Shield Wall, which is basically straight
just north of that.
Western
Yeah.
Vermilion Gap.
Yeah. Okay. I've made it up to that. I haven't gone into it. So
it's
like
kind of
I
right on the border of Eastern Shield Wall and the Udom.
Just my materials. That. Alright, I got a gun, and I know how to use it. Locate us and kill scavengers. Extract 1,000 mils of blood. Only because you're telling me to do this. This guy should have respawned. Sippy sip.
So you said you work with government. What do you do, if you don't mind my asking?
I'm a subcontractor. Man, you're dead, dude. I do contracts for companies.
Okay.
So after the second time you ask, I don't give you any more information.
Yep,
you understand?
Okay. I got you. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Not gonna ask anymore.
We're good. an interesting life. But it's you know, that's what it is. Got that sorted. Research the blood purifier.
Yeah, the first time it might be just like a distracted, vague answer. The second
It's
time,
you're not gonna understand, or you know, whatever. It's like the first time you're like, you know, I don't want to bother you with the details, etc. But the second time, it's like you pretty much give me the same answer.
I got you. I get what you're putting down.
Look, I don't think I'm getting anything else. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing sinister or anything. It's just, you know, I kind of, you know, the less I say, the better for me in general.
I got you. I work for a company that sells cybersecurity assets to the government.
Well, there you go. That's again, it's another, you know, you have a security clearance, etc. So like, yeah.
Not yet, but I will.
Oh, really?
Get it for our air gap environment.
Okay, sure.
Fully classified
Probably
secret.
feeling it by now, Off-worlder. Spice.
That is my world, sir. You're on the same level.
Yeah, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
This is actually my my first kind of foray into government work. Like I've been private sector my whole life,
Right.
AT&T and you know that kind of stuff. It's a whole different world, man.
It's government contracts. Like you end up with bids and proposals, and you know, there's negotiation and then cost overruns and rescoping and all kinds of stuff, right?
Well, and
It's,
the thing that I have noticed that really is throwing me for a loop is the acronyms.
It's
There are
alphabet
so
soup, dude.
Many acronyms.
Nah, it's alphabet soup. That's all it is. It's the A, B, C, D, B, C, F, G, etc. And I'm like, okay, sure. Care to explain what that is?
The first time, like, somebody was like, okay, so we have to go to the NCDSMO to work on our CSFC stack so that we can
Yeah.
get our air gap environment for our red test network. And I was like, what the fuck are you, did you just...
I
this?
caught
Like,
I caught half of that, but I'm telling you right now, the acronyms, I got nothing.
I know what they all are now. NCDSMO is the, like, cybersecurity office of the NSA. And...
We call it an
CSFC is
ASCO. ACSO? It's like the,
Yeah.
the corporate security officer, etc. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. The
But, like, what did you
is
call
the
it?
Company, the NCDSMO, they write the standards for what companies that are going to sell to them have to meet in order for their products to be certified for use in the
Gotcha.
government.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. I work for a systems integrator. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, we
You integrate them systems.
Exactly. I integrate them good. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. So I didn't
I
even
work for a
talk
company
over
called
you.
EverFox.
Everfox. That doesn't ring a bell.
And we do like cross-domain security products. Basically, is our bread and butter.
Cybersecurity is top notch right now. Like, that's the hottest industry to get into. If you know anything about it, like, people will snatch you up, even if you don't know anything about it, but you said you did. It's a ridiculous environment right now.
Yeah, and I run our network engineering team, and so we're like, we run all of our firewalls and all of our edge security and all that stuff. So it's I have a team of 7 that like that's all we do all day.
That's the thing, and honestly, it's hard to sell somebody on that being exciting. I'm right there with you. I do something kind of similar. But yeah, like, it's God, you know, people are like, hey, so what do you do? Sometimes I tell people I'm a janitor. I'm like, those toilets, I gotta get in there, you know, like I see a dirty one and I feel like that's the job that needs doing, you know. But anyway, like, it's just to get them to stop asking me questions. Like I don't want to answer
See,
this.
it's exciting to me because I don't know. I love networking.
Yeah.
It's just my thing. I've been doing it for 20 years, and I love it. And it's not. It doesn't really matter what the company is, right? I like the challenge. And the worse off the company's network is when I come in, the more excited I get about it, right?
Yeah, actually, like I can change everything. Yeah, like yeah, I know the feeling. I'm gonna find my first worm. Where are you, buddy? I know you're here somewhere. Oh, that close. That's unnerving. It's all abandoned houses down here, like in the starting zone. It's like there's a couple of walls and some stairs, and nothing else.
I don't know if you remember, but there's a quest where you literally have to abandon your first base.
Oh, absolutely. So like I take the opportunity to demolish any of the stuff. Yeah, if I can, like I click on everything until I can break stuff. Where's the siege? Come here. I can't get inside. Listen, it's just a matter of time, machine.
What siege
I'm
are you
getting
on,
in there. Leg?
Oh, you're on leg. Okay.
Yeah, you told me. I looked for that information first.
Okay.
I know that we can switch siege. It's the switching servers is not a thing yet. I'm hoping they sort that out because pretty much every MMO has done that. Has allowed you to move one or two players to or characters to another server. I understand why that's not day one, but yeah.
We'll see. They're gonna have to do some server merges at some point.
Well, God, when I started with Dark Age of Camelot, I got in with somebody who knew the lay of the land, and I had no idea what an MMORPG was. And when I got involved with it, I realized very quickly that it was easy to find a server where things were a little lopsided. Like I feel like the one that the other one that I play on, I haven't abandoned it yet. I feel like it's very Atreides centric, but I looked at some of the Harkonnen guilds and I said to myself, I think they're competitive. So like I'll try and get in with one of them and see what we can do. But then I said the alternative is to follow the Dune Awakening Discord and poke around and see if anybody, might have a better idea. Because I just want to play with people who play regularly, and like the conversations we're having right now, this is pretty much the go-to. Things will get sweaty when we decide to go to the deep desert or something, and then I'll be expected to perform at a certain level, and maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. But at the end of the day, an experience was had, and to me, that's all I could possibly ask for. It's just I don't think I was going to get it on that server, because like the 2 or 3 people who had taken the time to interact with me, that wasn't in a combat sense, basically gave me a bunch of flower sand or spice and said, hey, here you go. And I'm like, I appreciate that. You want us to have a good time and to be part of something, but like I'm not communicating with you, I'm not collaborating with you, and I'm like, it wasn't enough. And I'm like, I like that environment, that community seems good, but I need to find something that's a bit more integrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I gotta turn right. It's up this way. I talk a lot.
Right.
I'll warn you in advance. Okay, I think this is where I want to go.
Doesn't bother me.
Well, we've got 2 people that are talking and a third person who pipes up every now and then. That's a good balance. But I think once we get into a group of 4 or more, I'm gonna have to rein myself in a little bit. Okay. It's behind me.
Sometimes talking just becomes kind of background noise to me. We have 3 kids, and I have gotten really good at tuning out
She has.
conversation.
Gotcha.
And sometimes I do it like just not even thinking about it. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I resent being handled or managed, but at the same time, I understand that I provide plenty of opportunity for it. But yeah, I mean, I got a 7-year-old that doesn't stop myself. He just, his mouth opens and everything comes out. And, you know, you're lucky if you can get a word in edgewise. But like, I'll fill dead air because I don't like dead air. But if enough people are talking, I'll just let them do their thing and pipe up, you know, every now and then. The one thing that I will appreciate, if it's anything operational, like, you know, we need to go here, we need to do this or whatever, if we can come up with like some keywords, like break left or, you know, the typical stuff, then I'll focus on that. I'll be able to pick that out of the fooling around. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
what
like,
we will likely do is when we're running like real ops in the deep desert, we will probably set up priority speaker.
Gotcha.
And whoever's running the op will be responsible for, like, we'll have priority speaker and it'll just mute everybody when they go to talk.
Yeah, no worries. I would respect that even if you didn't use the mute. So we're good. Look at all of the respawn beacons. I'm taking a screenshot of this. That's ridiculous. Hold on now. F12.
Are you going into a testing station?
Yeah. It's not the first one. They kind of get you wherever you are, but the second station that you go to. Oh, sorry. It's the first trial of Aquil. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. There's about 20 beacons right outside this thing. That's a screenshot for the record. I do not need a screenshot to do this. That's so cool that they leave it there. Do these degrade? They do, don't they?
If they're uncovered, I think they will.
Well, they're inside the tunnel. I don't think they're at risk of...
Not.
Wow, that's great. This is here forever. This is awesome. Give me that sweet, sweet spice. I gotta snort that stuff. Give me a rail. Come on. Inhale that stuff.
I'm actually
You have a
gathering
problem.
spice as we speak.
Ah.
Is that where you disappeared to?
Yes, I heard a spice bloom go off, so I went to go find it.
I see.
I hear the explosions. I never know if it's a spice bloom or a ship.
So
It's
they
just a huge
sound
explosion.
very similar, but there's a little difference. At the very end of a spice bloom, there's like a
Yeah.
high-pitched, like a ping almost that happens at the end of a spice explosion.
Okay. I'll keep my eye out for that.
Like at the end of the sound.
I need to go down the stairs. Come here, dirt person. Talk to me. Where are you? Dirt people. Oh, there you are.
Who is it that thinks?
Ibn Qurtaiba.
Were you wanting to do something big?
Of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally?
What'd you call me? Wally?
Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Be La-Kifa.
One thing that I appreciate about Frank Herbert and his storytelling, he was absolutely enamored with the Arabic culture, and he incorporated elements of it. Oh my god, it's the eyes.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of like Islamic type.
But I fucking love it. Like, honestly, like the real... Oh, sorry, I wasn't doing nothing. You can go back to sleep. Yeah. Goodbye, I. No, I wasn't doing nothing. Okay. Like the way they incorporated this, I don't know how much of it sounds realistic, or if they tried to steer away from that, which I would have hoped they would have. I'm a huge fan of it. Like, that is Cradle of the Earth kind of stuff, you know? And I have an appreciation for it. And honestly, like, Star Wars, 10 times, 20 times, 100 times more popular. but it is such a cheap knockoff of the level of detail and depth that Herbert put into this IP. Personally, that's my personal take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I love me some Star Wars, but I definitely see that. I mean, what was the name of the
Star Killer Base or some
Butlerian
bullshit?
Jihad or something back?
Butlerian Jihad. Yep.
Yeah.
When we began our war,
That to me, though, that meant a lot to me because it had been referenced so many times, and I'm like, what does this even involve? And I'm like, I know it's the thinking machine, so what does it mean? It wasn't until I actually read the book, and obviously the trilogy that came before it, but like I read the book, The Butlerian Jihad, and I realized that, yeah, like, I mean, they were actually, it was technically artificial intelligence, and the, you know, the obvious moral and ethical implications associated with it. And I am deeply, oh god, no, don't kill me. Okay, I survived. I am deeply enamored and interested in all aspects of that. Because, like, it's relevant to today. You know what I mean?
Harmontep, we were made to suffer.
Yeah, for
Harmon
sorry, I'm
Tech.
eating a chip.
Taken, made slaves.
I don't like the crunch in people's
Denied
ear.
us the hutch.
No,
Forgive.
I've got my audio tuned so that if I crunch near the microphone, it doesn't get picked up.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, it's not that difficult. If you ever want a hand trying to figure that shit out, I can show you. It's do you what kind of system do you play this on?
What do you mean? I have a PC that I play.
Processor and video card. It's probably a good start.
Oh, it's a Ryzen
7?
What is it? No, it's a Ryzen 9 5900X.
Oh, you're
and
good.
A 40,
Yeah.
4070 Ti.
So you got a 4070 Ti. You're running pretty much the same setup as me, but I got an i7. It's yeah. So if you got the 4070, you have an NVIDIA broadcast. Like that's part of your.
Yeah, but it destroys
Driver package.
my GPU when I turn it on.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I have a 4070 Ti. And it doesn't bother me at all. I'm running it right now.
Well, maybe it's when I run the like voice clarity stuff in it. Hang on.
Well, no,
The AI
I've.
assisted voice clarity.
Well, I don't know if I've turned that on, but I've turned on the noise cancellation and the two important ones. That one makes all the difference. You don't need to put any more filters on anywhere else in your system. Like the second that you're doing that, you don't hear the keyboard clicking, you don't hear the person talking on the other side of the room, stuff like that, right? That's good enough. Where I stream, I have a bunch of filters put onto it. So I have like an extender and a limiter and a compressor and a whole bunch of stuff put on there that allows me to like scream, and then it just doesn't explode for everybody who's listening to it. Like the voice kind of like auto mutes. It's
Yeah.
weird, but anyway, it's fascinating to get into. Audio engineering has always been a fascination of mine.
Yeah, I played around with NVIDIA Broadcast a little bit, but I turned on like the AI assisted voice clarity stuff, and it like that completely annihilated my GPU.
Right.
So maybe I'll reinstall it and play around with it some more.
Yeah, I find it difficult that a feature that runs tandem to your where the hell am I supposed to hide? Oh god. No! I died. That did not take any time at all. How did I do this last time? Ha! You fool! You let me escape. Ha ha! Do I hide in here? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can chill for a minute. Oh god, I fell down a hole. You are a massive idiot. Okay, I did it. Alright. Let's hide here and pretend that that never happened. I'm gonna bring the pupper up. Just give me 1 second.
Well,
Free sub.
What's up, Charlie?
oh, chill.
Hello.
I think Dilly is actually AFK.
Oh, it's unfortunate. I was gonna hit him with my best David Batista impression as a welcome.
Were you whispering?
I mean, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering if there was a reason I couldn't hear you.
Oh no, you're good. Let me see if it's my voice gate.
See if I can turn. I can't turn up just one
You
person.
should be able to right click on my name. And
Oh no, see, I am on my phone right now because I didn't feel like putting my headset on.
That's fair.
Sometimes I just don't want to wear a big headset.
Oh hey, you know what's fun? And completely non-Dune related news? I'm still chasing that X for my severance payment.
What? Oh well, isn't it supposed to just come on the paycheck after you sign?
I haven't even gotten the paperwork yet.
Oh, like to sign.
Yep, I've sent them like 3 emails at this point. Like guys,
Oh.
my end date is come and gone. Whenever you feel like shooting me that paperwork, I'll be here. Wait.
Whoops.
I mean, you know, it's no massive windfall, but
No, I know, but still.
it
I
is
can't
still
reach that one.
$5.
Yeah.
That's how I felt whenever I left. Whenever I left Sailpoint,
Yeah.
I had a bunch of stock from the IPO that we did in February, and like it sat for 3 months after I left before they actually did anything with it, and I was like, because I mean it's no small amount of money,
Right.
and I was getting very frustrated that I had heard absolutely nothing about what was happening with it.
It's like, come on, guys, just at least tell me something. Just say, hey, man, like, processing requests right now. You know, we'll send you your paperwork as soon as we can. Like, I get that.
Well, I
Well,
was
yeah, because
worried.
at this point you haven't even signed term paper.
Nope. Which, technically speaking, also doesn't prevent me from publishing the last 5 years worth of curriculum on GitHub.
Exactly.
Computer scientist, nice. Oh,
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Programmer.
what's
Yes.
what's your curriculum?
Technically speaking, it is a web development curriculum
Outdated?
in JavaScript. Yes.
Outdated means expensive. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If everybody's teaching you Purple Monkey Dishwasher and you're the only one who does JavaScript, you're now an expensive commodity.
Yeah, but that only applies to like COBOL and Fortran and shit.
That's
Yeah, those are easy, but whatever. You have to want to do it, I guess.
But nobody's learning them, and
right.
this is the
Like,
thing.
The last person
but-
I knew who actually was able to code fluently in COBOL was my grandfather, because that's what he used to do in the 60s. And in
The
in the
60s
last
wasn't that long ago.
it was the end of his career. Well,
Yeah,
you know,
it was.
the beginning of his
I
career.
mean, that was a long time ago in terms of the computer world.
Yes.
Defiance leads to
Like,
thought.
when he got started, we were still talking about punch cards.
Oh yeah, I'll be obstinate. Don't worry about me. I don't mean any offense by it.
Oh, that's totally fair, man. None taken.
But no, they both worked for a coding boot camp, and they were TAs for it. And, the curriculum for it was not the best for modern coding.
Those who suffer.
Especially the last one they pushed out was just...
It was
not-
garbage.
Which is hilarious because they actually tried to incorporate things like, Python that's relevant in today's world.
Right.
But they just did it badly.
Get it bad.
It-
They get the jump bad.
It is,
what
but it's
happened was-
notoriously bad to maintain. If you have a really strong coding standard of some kind and you actually enforce it, you're probably all right. But
That's true.
it's very easy to get about 100 different flavors in there, and you're like, every time I have to deal with X so and so's code, I can't. It's like I have to rewrite
yeah,
it.
I mean, that's the.
I mean, that's you have to do that anyway.
Yeah.
I have to do that with my team sometimes. And we're not. It's not even a programming language. It's HTML, and I'm like, what the fuck did you do here?
How did you even accomplish this? It should be an achievement. Yeah.
Like,
I've
a
seen
lot of
stuff
my
like
team's
that.
Backend is written in Go, and we had a 2-hour meeting today where one person was
Go.
basically like, me and the senior engineer wanted to tell all of you, this is our coding standard, follow it.
Drifted for a moment.
And like the rest of them were just going through it line by line, like when you import stuff, it should be at the top of the page. Do not put it at the bottom of the page. Do not put it in the middle of the page. Imports go up top.
Right.
Please. For the sake of code review.
But that's the thing. And I mean, like, it's possible to put it anywhere in the file. Then they're like, yeah, I prefer to put them at the end. You're like the
You're a
0.1%.
dipshit.
Right.
Yeah, like you're just doing it to be different or something. Please do it the way we need you to do it.
I mean, thankfully, our senior most backend engineer is a very kind and patient man who also was one of the founding engineers at MySpace. And so generally when he decides to speak, people are like, oh shit.
Exactly.
All right.
I mean, that's a great pedigree. But I mean,
Yeah.
these guys created this stuff from like nothing. Like I look at the people that did the Quake programming and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, we were on like a Voodoo 2, and I was just like, really? And I was like, yeah, if we want to do ray tracing or whatever the approximation of that was at the time, like we had to do it all ourselves. And I'm like, that's amazing, incredibly bad. I'm glad nobody puts me to it because I would fail.
Game dev is just a whole different.
Oh, for sure.
beast.
But
I don't envy that. Like what we're playing now. This is an incredibly reactive world. A shit ton of moving parts.
I have to wonder how much of this was done with Blueprint, though.
Probably a lot.
I'm gonna get jumped by the solder car. Stay away. Okay.
Because that's one of the biggest draws about Unreal Engine. Like,
Right.
the Blueprint system is so good that you can just, as long as you understand the logic, like, you can throw somebody who has no programming experience at all in there, and they can make something work. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, hey man, they stopped making Unreal Tournament, much to my eternal sadness, to make this engine the best video game engine that has ever existed.
You know what's really crazy? I went and looked up the other day how much of Epic Games' income comes from Unreal Engine royalties versus Fortnite.
I'm afraid.
I would say Unreal Engine is probably 3 times that.
Not even close. Unreal Engine is like $250 million. Fortnite is in 2023 at least was over 5 billion.
Yeah, but see, that's the cosmetic. Actually, it's probably purely cosmetic, and I applaud them for that. The whole pay-to-win concept. If you've done that to your game, you fucked up.
Right. Well, and that's like Path of Exile is very similar, right? Like I love how Path of Exile does their monetization.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They charge a shit ton of money for those cosmetics, but they don't do fucking anything for the gameplay.
But that's just it, right? Like, like you're good at the game, you're good at the game. It doesn't matter how much you paid. And I like that differentiation. Mm-hmm.
Like,
It reward. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, you know, it's like games that you play the game, you can play all the core parts of the game for free, but if you want to look cool or unlock like different purely cosmetic modifications, I play a shit ton of Elite Dangerous, and the ship kits on there are $20-25 a pop, but they look so badass. Every time something comes up for a ship that I like, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll pay another $25 to make my ship look like a goddamn stealth cruiser.
That I understand that drive. I understand that drive, but it doesn't help you win the game, which is the important part.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like, if you suck at the game, cool new scanning can do shit for you.
Ooh, hello, Beacon. I'm gonna drink this. Oh, this is where I started. Oh, this is a core memory. This is a core memory for me. Now I'm gonna fist this person. Come here.
So what do you prefer to be called? We didn't even ask. Like, do you just go by Dilly or
Dillybot.
Dillybot?
Yeah, but I'm
say the whole thing.
I'm Dylan.
Sorry.
Yeah, the name is Dylan. But like I don't know where I got the name. Somebody called me Dilly Bop or something weird like that, and I basically said I like the sound of Dilly Bot, but I didn't realize that bots would be such a pain in the ass at this point. It was a bit short-sighted.
So you're gonna see 3 different names for me. One is Tobes, which is what most people call me now in my online world. That comes from my WoW Classic character, whose name is Toblakai, from the Malazan Book of the Fallen series,
Right.
which is really good.
I will be interested in that kind of stuff, but I'll ask you at some point.
Yeah, and then you'll see Animandaris and Jello Stairway. Those are my 3
Right.
things.
I'm aces. Just aces.
Toby and
I am
Aces.
Hurriedem.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I didn't catch that. What was it?
I was just laughing at you.
Oh, no. It's like
I said
Toby and
I
Aces.
am who I am.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What was it? Is it your Discord name? Is it your Discord name?
Legs?
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 Oh,
Yeah, you can call me Legs.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. It was
You
two voices.
said Toby and Aces, and I thought it sounded like "Don't be a racist," so I thought you were trying to make a joke.
Oh, okay. No, that is not beyond me to make a joke like that, but I was not. At that point, I was not making a joke about that.
You missed an opportunity.
That is a yes, I recognize that. But yeah, I mean, what do I call you?
Legs or Legara.
Legs. Okay, sorry. I should have known the answer to this. That's a frequent problem I have. Yeah, so Legs, Toby, and Aces. Like the motherboard. Or the video card. Yes? No? Okay, gotcha.
I
Okay,
like
so
it.
you are AS.
I'm not a fan of Toby. I'm just gonna throw that out.
Okay, well, what do you prefer to be called? So I'd like to call you what you prefer to be called.
Just Tobes.
Tobes. All right, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, shit, yeah. Tobes. Tobes it is. All right.
Aww. You're
There
really
we
having
go.
fun.
Fuck. I mean, that's the least you could do. Call me what I
I
want to
could
be
hear
called.
her. I could hear her giggling maniacally behind me about Toby, and I was like, "Nah, that's not happening."
It's gonna stick. One of these days, it's gonna stick. All right. All right. Because I totally would have called you Toby for the end of time, but it depends on who I met first, apparently. So there's that. All right. Now, what the hell am I supposed to do here now? Salvage more metal. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? I was just constantly salvaging metal. Am I some kind of scrap worker to you? God. All right.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're like, "Welcome to Arrakis.
For the next little while, you will be.
Yep. Here's your welding. Here's your welding torch. Go live the dream." And I'm like, "Shit, this is not what I want."
Scrap must flow.
The scrap must flow. Yes, yes. I want that as the tagline. I'm using that. The scrap must flow.
Until you get out of Haga Basin South.
Basically.
Yeah, honestly though, like most of what you guys were talking about, like plasticine or whatever the shit was called, like I'd never seen it. I was like, how am I gonna get enough material to make like one duraluminum?
Oh, you gotta go to the radiation zone for that shit.
Oh yeah. That's a blast.
Shit, I need to put that on the right thing.
Radiation blast.
Do you get it?
Do you get it?
That was intentional.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna roll tonight.
I mean,
I'm taking all y'all's jokes.
Legs knows I made bad dad jokes before I was a father. Having a kid just made it worse.
There are no bad dad jokes.
This is very.
It's not a true thing. Yeah, yeah. All dad jokes are good, and I will groan at every single one of them.
That's kind of the point, though. It's
I know, but like I said, I'm part of the chorus. I'll be right there.
I appreciate it. Dad jokes are like.
So like, for fuck, yeah. I will break out my Gregory Peck meme that says "Get out."
There you go. Out. Or the Portlandia one of straight to jail. Straight
Oh
to
no, God! Need to hide. Need to hide. Stay away, sunshine. You want to kill me? Stay away. Salvage more metal. Harvest materials for a still suit. This game loves telling me what to do. All right. I know I ran.
Additional pylons.
Again, a Protoss. We remembered a Protoss.
This time we
reference.
remember Protoss.
Yes, yes. We forgot what that was a minute ago. Yeah.
Both of us at the same time forgot the name Protoss.
Absolutely, 100%. I'm thinking to myself, listen, there's no way he's going to forget the way I did. And sure enough, he stalled hard. And I was just like, oh shit, this is contagious. It's electronically contagious. All right. Yeah. No, that was comforting. I like that.
My old age is getting to me.
It isn't
just
that
now?
old. God damn it. You're still spring chicken compared to me.
You only got like 4 years on me, right? Like, come on.
It's just a couple, but honestly, those are awful years. It amplifies. You know what I mean? All right. The only way I could describe it. Like honestly, like I honestly, it's the only time I'm going to talk about this, okay? Because it bothers some people. It's all fucking relative. Like I try and think back to when I was 25, and I was like, what would I have been thinking right now? Like, fuck, I need to play Diablo, right? You know, and I'm like, this is the most important thing to me, and you know, I didn't think anything of it. But like, if I knew what I knew now, there are so many other things I'd be doing right now. Do you
So
know
many
what I
other
mean?
games you'd have been playing.
Well, yes, no, but games would definitely be involved, but I would be much smarter and efficient about it. I just, it's it changes, and I got to this age, and I was kind of like, okay, well, I am obviously not done with this aspect of my life. How do I do that and not have to explain it to anybody unnecessarily? And I mean, honestly, I just refuse to do that. This is what I do, and if you don't understand, I can appreciate that, and I'll be over here. You know what I mean? It's the yeah,
It's
exactly.
Easy. You
It's
just hang out with people that also are huge gamers nerds.
But you know what? They are so hard to find. I feel very blessed right now for this, but like I'm saying, if I look at the circle of people that I went to school with and grew up with and stuff like that, it's less than 1%. And I'm like, this cannot be the case. Like, how did I go through all of that? Like, from dial-up internet to, or no internet to dial-up to everything. And that everybody that I went through that with, most of them have other things to do right now that have nothing to do with that. And what I found out is that they play mostly single-player games. That's my understanding. That's the only way it makes sense to me. I know they play video games. I know they do.
I mean, maybe not though. I mean, not anyway.
Maybe they just don't want to play with you.
Well, see, there's that too. And honestly, I am 100% a realist. I will accept that as an option. At some point, I was like, maybe they don't want to play with me, and then I laugh it off. I'm like, who wouldn't want to? It's obviously insincere. But I think it's fucking hilarious to say that out loud. Because, like, honestly, I don't want to spend time with anyone who feels put out or uncomfortable or anything like that. Like, I feel like, listen, if I can't fix it, then I will remove myself from the situation because it bothers you. That's a respect thing. That's how I was brought up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, at the same time, I'm like, I kind of still want to do this. I will work with people that I have a good relationship with to try and find a way that I can stay connected and involved, but not negatively affect that person's existence. If that makes sense. So, like, if there was, like, a general chat or something like that, and I get in there and someone's like, this person talks way too much, I can't fucking get by or whatever, they're not going to tell me. Most people won't. And I'm like, okay, well, mention it to somebody else, and then somebody who is familiar with me, you can kind of say, hey, listen, dude, like, you can time it down or something. I'll brainstorm something. I'll figure it out. But at the same time, I'm not here to make somebody else's life difficult, anybody else's life difficult. And I will go out of my way to be able to enjoy myself and not inconvenience as many people as possible. So that's a promise I can make.
Well,
why does it say deposit 55?
For our part, we're pretty chill. I don't know. I just want to blow some people up in the deep desert. That's really what this is all about.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Arm actions.
Try and get through this as fast as I can. Go ahead.
Our recruiting efforts are very Harkonnen and motivation, which is the spice must flow. And we require extra people to help us make it flow. And by flow, I mean combined arms actions in the deep desert, because you really can't staff multiple thopters, a carry-all, defenders for a sandcrawler, and said sandcrawler, what we had before.
Yeah.
So you guys, you are talking about 80% of things that I have no concept of. So that is part of this game. You can, as a guild, you can develop a sandcrawler and you can send it to just deep desert, or does it have to be on a spice field?
So,
you go.
Yeah. So the sandcrawlers are the tier 6 research. And there are sandcrawlers and there's carriers, carrier ornithopters.
Right.
The sandcrawlers really only have a purpose in the deep desert on the spice fields. But there are, at any given time, there are 3 ringmouth spice fields out there. They're massive. They're huge fucking spice fields.
Right.
And they're always like, they vary each week. Hang on.
Oh, am I making noise? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm echoing through your headset.
Yeah, I can hear it. I didn't want to say anything, but
yeah. So at any given time, there are 3 of those ringmouths, and only one ever up at a time. But they're in static locations around the deep desert, and that changes every week with the Coriolis storm.
Okay, sure, yeah.
They're like big daddy worms, right? And so once every 8 hours, a ringmouth will get eaten by a massive fucking sandworm.
Shy
Okay.
Hollywood herself, man.
I want that on video. So if anybody knows that is going down, I want in. I need to see it.
Well, you can't tell. There's no like, there's no countdown timer. There's no warning.
I will
it just happened.
Camp that shit. I want it. I want it more than life itself. I need, if they have a super huge, wicked, weird animation for that, I need to see it. Like, it's an appreciation. It's an appreciation. Cool. Yeah, it's an appreciation for the developer who made it on top of anything else. I want to experience everything they've done. So if there's a weird animation for that, and I will sit there for days. That's my reason to exist, is to capture, that. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, so the worm.
You're good. So the worm comes up and it'll eat it once every 8 hours.
Gotcha.
But
8
those
hours.
points
It's not long to
are
wait.
all in the PvP zone of the deep desert. So they are hotspots of activity.
I have not experienced this yet.
It is by far the best way to get spice. Like, not even close. Where you might get 500 from one of the little ones in Haga Basin. If you can make multiple trips with a sandcrawler, you can walk away with 100,000 spice.
That's insane. That's insane.
And so it's they have a 50,000 spice sand capacity, and that would only take up maybe a fifth of one of the ringmouths. They're huge, right? So the goal is build a carrier, build a sandcrawler, use the carrier to take the sandcrawler out to a ringmouth. Somebody's operating the sandcrawler to gather spice, and then you have 4 or 5 other people, some of them in rocket thopters that are defending, some of them in scout ornithopters that are like scouting for other players coming to attack your sandcrawler, that kind of thing. Right. And so they're big, like, combined arms operations where you have to like balance the risk of taking a sandcrawler, which is really fucking expensive to make, and trying to like make sure that you can defend it with enough people and enough firepower.
And you can't forget the folks on the ground with rocket launchers.
Yeah, there's handheld rocket launchers too that do like 5 or 6 times as much damage as the ones from ornithopters. But they're slow to fire, and but if you can get a hit with one, they do a shit ton of damage.
Like almost a one-hit kill.
And honestly, that is what I would be aiming for. I would love to do that at least once.
Go
ahead.
Are you a trooper perchance?
I was gonna go with Swordmaster. I don't know why I'm so enamored with it. I was hoping to do that.
You're enamored with it because it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Well,
I'm
okay.
also a Swordmaster.
Let me take a step back. What is the benefit of being a trooper? Like, what is not the? How would I find that fun? Like, just sell it to me.
Guns and heavy armor.
So it makes you slow, and but you do a lot of damage, I would imagine.
Well, so troopers are all about their equipment, right? They have a lot of ways to like stun and immobilize enemies with
And blow things up.
and blow things up. They have lots of different grenades. They now one of the biggest draws, in my opinion, to Trooper is the drill shot.
Yeah.
So drill shot is it's like a shotgun, but it shoots a boring thing, right? Like a
slow moving projectile projects penetrates the shield. Yes.
Yeah. So they get a lot of points that deal with increasing damage, and when you can bypass somebody's shield with a drill shot, it does a fuck ton of damage to somebody, right? But yeah, so that's the big thing for the Trooper is like a lot of crowd control and a lot of the drill shot for shield bypass. Like those are the two big things.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Also, they have suspenser efficiency. So
I enjoy the suspenser.
Oh man, just wait till you get a full suspenser belt.
I do have one.
If you combine Trooper with Mentat, then you gain access to Hunter Seekers. Those are really cool.
We're gonna have to talk about that more because that sounds awesome. I don't know how that works in an open field. The only experience I've had with them is from the extended universe and the first book.
Yep. And what was it? It's Hunter Seekers and Dart Turrets. So again, just lots of cool gear. There are basically two. So Swordmasters synergize really well with Bene Gesserit. So your Swordmaster class, movement, blades, up close and personal. Bene Gesserit increases your survivability, doubles down on blades. You get a little bit of weird space magic in there if that's your thing. Troopers and Mentats really double down on gear, movement, equipment, and different ways to hit people from far away.
Yeah, there's basically two like optimal builds, right? There's Swordmaster primary with Bene Gesserit secondary, and then there's Trooper primary with Mentat secondary. Like those are the two. If you're going for peak efficiency and optimization of your build, like those are kind of the two ways to do it.
They
should
synergize really.
Yeah, I haven't done any research into the classes. I went with Swordmaster because that's what I wanted, and I defaulted to Planetologist because apparently that's who I talked to first.
That's fair.
So
Planetologist is a utility class.
There's a lot of passive kind of beneficial stuff. I leaned right into it. But anyway,
Planetologist is awesome. I have a bunch of points in Planetologist.
Like, there's literally nothing in Planetologist that will steer you wrong. It will make your vehicles last longer. It'll make you harvest more stuff. Like, it is the golden retriever of classes. It is just an all-around good person.
Planetologist is almost like a tertiary class.
Right.
I think everybody eventually takes some points in that tree, regardless of what build you're going, just because it's good for everything that's not combat.
Right.
Like, if your goal is to keep vehicles in the air or harvest more resources, you're going to be putting points into Planetologist.
Well, even outside of that, they have battery efficiency to make your batteries recharge faster and to give them higher capacity. Like,
I forgot about that.
They just have a lot of good shit.
Yeah, there's climbing. Yeah, climbing stamina drain. There's the fuel efficiency and like maximum power to the batteries. What's the other one?
Yeah, it's all really good. For what it's worth, climbing eventually becomes completely irrelevant once you have a Shigawire and a full suspensor belt.
It's fair. I don't use the Shigawire much.
Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely
well, the full suspensor belt is really what makes Shigawire shine. It's basically just a jetpack at that point, and you can launch yourself like hundreds of meters with a Shigwire and full suspensor belt. It's crazy. It's so much fun, though.
You could also have Tobes drop you out of the back of an assault ornithopter wearing a full suspensor belt, and you'll fly for about 1 kilometer.
Yeah, that too.
It's great.
That actually sounds amazing.
And that's what some people in the deep desert have started. When they get into PvP, they just drop their ornithopters and jump out and start rocket launchering people from the air. I've seen some videos of that, which is awesome.
I don't blame them. Getting killed yourself costs you nothing. An ornithopter is a shit ton of resources. Now, the caveat to suspensors and Holtz shields. Do not ever use them out in a place where there are sandworms.
Yeah.
I've gone trying to farm flower sand
Yep.
with the suspensor belt on, and got frustrated with how long or how often the worms kept attacking me. I'm like, why do they hate me so much? Anyway.
Anything that relies on Holtzman principles, so shields
yeah.
and belts.
They don't hate you. They think you're delicious and they want to eat you.
Yes.
So I actually read about this today when we were talking about what does sandworms eat. They don't eat people, and the vibrations and stuff. They don't go eat stuff because they're hungry. They eat it. They do it because they think it's a threat, like another sandworm or something like that. That is a threat to their territory. What they actually eat, they eat like whales. There's plankton, like there's spice plankton basically in the sand, like sand plankton that they eat, and that's where they get their nutrition from.
That actually makes a ton of sense. They're just so big that if they eat you, you're dead as a byproduct.
Yes.
Thanks for making things boring.
You know, though, it makes perfect sense.
It doesn't change their willingness to eat you. I don't know why that. I just thought it was interesting that there's some like established reasons behind why they eat you.
Oh, well, okay.
It's the way I figure it. If I'm threatened by you, I'm gonna try and eat you.
I want to see a sandworm fight. Like, if they see other sandworms as threats, that means that sandworms must fight. So I want to know what a sandworm fight looks like.
That would be wild. They had them out in the deep desert. Like if you put 2 thumpers next to each other.
I can fire this probe off as soon as I get to the top of this. Then we're Gucci. Ooh, I found an ornithopter.
By the way, do you want an invite to the guild?
I think at this point
Or
I'm
you
probably
still filling
good.
this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
What is your player name?
Oh god, I wish I hadn't have done that.
Don't
Is
worry,
it
we have
easier-
somebody in the guild named XXX Spicehead69XXX. So
God, I wish it was that easy. My name starts with THEE.
To rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes.
thedillybot.
Look
Yeah, that
both
one.
ways before you cross the desert.
I sent you
That's
the
not
guild
gonna
invite.
help me. Social. Guilds. I have mail. Anomandaris.
Yes.
The Sandalorians, which is a fantastic name, I might add.
We had a few options.
Nah, you chose wisely.
They were all Star Wars puns. Which way to Mos Eisley? This isn't Tatooine.
I'm glad you didn't go with those.
Those were her favorite.
Oh God, I'm about to blow up. How dare you put those bombs near me? I'm gonna scrap your ornithopter.
There's a guild on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen any of their stuff called Only Sands.
That's fantastic.
That actually sounds awesome.
Yeah, they're I really like the guy's videos. They like rushed to the deep desert and they were the first guild into the deep desert, and so the first like couple of days they were out there by themselves basically.
Absolutely bored. Yep, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like, great, you're first. Now you get to wait. Oh
Well,
my God,
Bored,
no.
but also collecting ridiculous amounts of spice and
Just ask.
Oh no, I don't want to. I live. The problem I have so far with this game, it's easy to die. The downside is that you press F until you're no longer dead.
what is F?
Not always. Sometimes
Have you
you
never-
just
have-
die.
Yeah, like have you never pressed F? That's a weird flex.
Oh, he's died plenty.
That's my point. Like you get into a
Oh,
scrap.
that's the key to pick yourself back up when you die. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is. It happens to me more often than I would care to admit.
Well, one of the benefits of being the primary guy farming all the tier 6 stuff is that I built myself all tier 6 gear, which makes me a lot more survivable.
That is, yeah. I don't know. I think I was tier 4 or something. I was definitely
Yeah, aluminum
not.
tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they were like, "Hey, duraluminum is like X, Y, and Z," and I'm like, "It takes forever to make one of X," and I'm like, "I don't even know what Y and Z are," and I'm like, "This is gonna suck a lot." So then I was like, "At what point do I automate this process?" Because obviously, no one thought that this was forever, right?
You don't. There is no automation.
Forever
But
and a
that's-
day.
But that's my point. Like, as soon as you told me that, hey, listen, I dropped this machine down and I get like 100,000 spice, then I'm like, okay, no, somebody has obviously found a way to. Because I can get spice right now. I can go find a spice bloom with a static compactor and pull up 100 of it. No problem. But there's a point later where you're like, hey, listen, I'm going to drop this machine down. I'm going to do this big, complicated, fun thing.
Yeah, but
and then at the end of
100
it,
spice isn't gonna, like, spice melange. You get 1 for 100 spice in the beginning. Is that?
Yeah.
whatever. It's a terrible exchange. I know where you're going with this.
Yes.
It's a terrible exchange, but it gets better later. And the thing is that I haven't gotten to that tech yet. So to me, it's just grind, right? Travel to Griffin's
Yeah, we
Reach
haven't
trade
either.
post.
Like we don't have carriers or sand crawlers or any of that stuff yet. We need more bodies to collect more shit in the deep desert to be able to build that shit so that we can collect more spice. And start building tier 6 combat vehicles to go do some real PvP.
Oops, I accidentally killed that person. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
So
I
one
killed
other
them.
thing
you.
that is kind of a guiding principle for us is that we don't want to grief solos. Right? Like we don't want to somebody that's running around by themselves in the deep desert. Like I have no interest in that. Unless they have rockets and I have rockets and we want to 1v1, like cool. But I don't. Somebody that's just like trying to grab some spice from a spice bloom. Like I don't want to fuck with that, right?
I won't. I don't know if I gave the impression that that's something I would do, but
No.
Not at all. I was just making sure that that was known, that that was kind of our thing. Like we don't. I don't know. I've been on the receiving end of that too many times that I don't want to ruin someone else's day.
We're more
No, and
interested in fair fights Harkonnen than Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. If that makes sense.
No, I know that Fade wanted it to be a fair fight, but we all know that it wasn't a fair fight, and he probably was on board with it.
That's true.
You gotta call a spade there.
That's
Always
true.
Harkonnen, forever Harkonnen.
Yeah.
However, I love it, and I want it, and it must be mine.
If the next house out ends up being Carino, it's gonna be a tough choice because they're gonna have those Sardaukar visuals. And that's
honestly though, my thought on the whole IP is that I was a bit disappointed that it was only Atreides and Harkonnen.
That's fair.
They don't get into a huge depth with the Landsraad in general, but here they've already introduced probably a half a dozen additional houses.
Yep.
Because you can find the representatives, right? And I'm like, what's the advantage of being part of that house? You know what I mean?
So for what it's worth, they have said that they are going to release additional faction houses.
I don't think it should be Carino's. Honestly, that's it. I don't have any control over it, but I feel like that's not something that they should do.
That is a fair point.
I mean, it's
heavily hinted it's not going to be Fremen though.
No, and I don't believe it should be that either. Like Carino is like the overarching, you know, the populace or the oligarch wants this, but like at the same time, the Fremen are kind of like the resistance of like, you know,
right.
F you and I won't do what you tell me type situation. But like, I don't see them as directly opposed. They're just differences in philosophy.
Right.
The Atreides and the Harkonnen have beef. Do you know what I mean? And I would assume that the other houses have some kind of beef.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone
so I would
does.
expect. Yeah. I would. Go ahead.
I was going to say, everyone wants the spice, and everyone wants to make sure that the big guys don't get all of it. And the Atreides and the Harkonnen are definitely the big guys.
Well, the downside to adding additional houses later is that on most servers, Atreides and Harkonnen would be well established.
Right.
So it'd be hard to get new people to join that as opposed to the more winning guilds. You know,
Well,
like
except that you can betray.
True.
You can betray your house to go join a different one. Once. Well, once right now.
True.
I got you. Identify yourself.
Like we could switch over and be Atreides in the Atreides guild.
Let's go.
So if they give some sort of incentive for betraying your house to go join one of the new ones when they release, then they can balance out those factions, you know.
All I'm saying is, if it is Carino, I want them Sardaukar visuals.
Well, you'll be able to get that without having to join Carino, though.
That's what I think. I think that'd be more of a freely available.
So
Carino
You
is
can already,
how,
like, we can go purchase all the Atreides stuff.
Where do you get that? Because I tried looking for that and I can't find it anywhere.
in Harco. You can get it right in Harco.
They moved it. It's not in Harco anymore. It's in Riftwatch.
Which? 'Cause
Oh.
I visited the vendor and I only saw the Harkonnen stuff.
They said they were going to move it. Maybe they didn't. If they didn't, then it's in Harco Village.
Where Is there like a black market vendor in Harco?
No, give me a minute, and I'll go out there and I'll show you.
I also just really want the Atreides Ornithopter stuff. They look like stealth fighters. And it's pretty cool looking. Where? There it is.
Need built in the wrong place.
Are you at base, Charlie?
I'm not, but I can be in a sec.
Aces. Sorry.
Close.
Didn't mean to out you.
Oh, you're good. I'm fine.
There's no doxing. People really need to want it to dox it. Unfortunately, we're nobody. Which is good. It's actually fortunate, in my opinion.
That we're nobody.
Yeah, honestly, like I appreciate so much that I am nobody. Day to day. I grew up in a place
nobody wants
where
to fuck with you.
yeah, but like I grew up in a place where every friggin' asshole who didn't like me knew my name and I was the only one. Do you know what I mean? So like if somebody heard something, I mean it was me and I had to deal with it. So like at some point I was kind of like you know, I'm going to be good at what I do, or I'm going to have a circle of friends that don't think this way or whatever, and I never have to deal with that again, and I don't. Do you know what I mean? But I know and can appreciate that that still exists. That like you have a reputation for yourself, and the more popular you get, the more likely that people will kind of try and single you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a sad truth, but you know, it is what it is. I don't have any time for it. So if anybody struggles with it, send them to me. I'll talk to them about it. It's not a thing that needs to be. Somebody blew something up. I heard it.
That is a spice bloom.
So you heard it too?
I did.
Yeah, you can hear it through the whole Haga Basin.
Oh, okay. All right. Drink from catch pockets. Don't tell me what to do. Machine.
Oh, still suits are amazing.
It's the only thing I wear. I will find any excuse to only ever wear one. I'm sure later when I have a more specific purpose. Hello, person's house. I'm running on it. It is your house. You've allowed me to run on it. I cannot get in your doors, but I can still hang out and wave in your window. Hi! How you doing?
All right, Charlie, let's, Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, I was being an idiot. I'm sorry.
Let's head to, Arco.
Sounds good. I'll grab my ornithopter.
I stopped just before I got one.
Okay.
Do you want one? We can bring you one.
No. Like I said, let me get to a certain point, and then I'll consider myself stripes earned. And then I'll make a case to sidestep a couple of things. But honestly, like, this stuff that I'm doing now is not difficult. Plus, I'm getting to know everybody,
Alas,
so
for
no downside.
It seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga
Where's
Basin. Your
Lewis?
Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on
Hanging
my
out.
head. And while I'm
think the
flattered to be his
sandworm
great
traumatized
boogeyman,
him.
the added
I mean, he's in
attention he's
game,
making life
and we replaced all his shit
complicated.
earlier.
Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest
I
you.
messaged him in
But
Discord
be
and told him.
careful.
We're in
Civilized
here.
men
He
are
wants to
not
come
to be
hang out.
trusted.
I feel like he probably has Discord moods. I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes he just kind of hops in and
Yeah.
then it's like, all right, I'm gonna go.
Copper. Ah, there's copper.
Alright, so we gotta go down.
Need to find some copper.
Oh, it is a back alley person.
This person here.
What do you mean, back alley person?
See, that's what I thought. They moved it off of this person. It's not there anymore.
I was gonna say.
That's where they used to be. I thought they said they moved it to the guy in Riftwatch.
I didn't
But
see
that was
it.
just like a few days ago.
Right.
Come on, copper.
This person does sell portraits of His Excellency, the Padishah Emperor Shaddam Karino IV. In case we want, decorating ideas.
While I'm bombing around here, I just need some copper. Gee. I have seen some people build houses in the weirdest spots.
Oh yeah.
The weirdest spot that I've seen so far, it was a chome facility, just on the edge of one of the Jabir al whatever areas. and they had gone into the central area of it and basically found a way to climb up. So like, I don't think anything spawns up there at all, so they're completely unmolested. They're in the middle of an area where they can get tons of the what is the iridite? The one that turns into, yeah, the one that turns, shit. Yeah, that one. The one that turns into cobalt paste.
So the vendor's still in Harker Village.
Okay, for whatever reason, that notification just showed up now.
Oh, I just sent it. The guild message.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just didn't want to interrupt you, and I didn't know if you had
No,
already
that's fine. I honestly, I haven't dealt with the chat much at all. What am I supposed to do here? Copper ore.
Are you still in Harko?
Yeah, I'm just coming back to it.
Reach the wreck of the Alcyon. And
Okay.
this
I'm
piece
back.
of shit wants me running everywhere.
I think I see ya. Yeah. Okay, I'm in Haruko.
Yeah, just come straight ahead.
Oh, I think I see you. Yeah, I see you.
This vendor right here.
This dude. Person. Cool.
How late do you guys play?
Later than we should.
That's fair.
Well, this is later than I should.
Generally, we're on till probably around midnight to 1 o'clock Central.
Central. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm on Atlantic time. So like I'm like East Coast and then, you know, subtract another hour type thing. So like I'm normally my time like 9 to midnight, 1 a.m. It's like 2 a.m. right now. I'm gonna obviously finish. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing here. But I think I'm gonna disappear. So like honestly, on a normal day, this would be unusual for me to stay this late. But I would have been on earlier. But like I said, I have a group that I'm running an Honor BG3 campaign with, and they don't get together very often because of, you know, schedule conflicts and stuff.
Yeah,
So
no problem.
for whatever reason, they popped up today, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, even though I said I would do something else.
It's all good, man. We're not super worried about it. Play when you can. Enjoy yourself.
Exactly.
How come you have no loot? You useless corpse. Yeah, no. Oh God. Oh. This didn't quite work out. I enjoy Hammer Rock. So, when you guys built in the west, did you build near the tables?
We need to add you to that base.
Oh, yeah, I'll go over there.
Stand this guy's porch for a minute.
It's just south of the wreck in Western Vermilious Gap.
I
It's
think
not
he
all
asked
the
if
way.
the crafting stuff was there.
Oh, I thought you were saying, did you craft or did you build near the tables, out like on the west side? I don't know what I thought you asked. What did you actually ask? Let's see. Let's start there.
Sorry, did you ask me a question?
I was trying to. I thought you asked something, and she thought you asked something different. So I was asking for clarification on what you were asking.
No.
About
I asked you if you built near the tables. What I meant to say is tabletop. Did you build near tabletop?
That was wrong.
That's the smaller facility that you have in the West Vermilius.
We only have one in Western Vermilion, so if you can see it, then yeah, that's it. I think
I don't know what this conversation was.
I think the subfief is set to guild, but you need to be added as a co-owner so you can access the pentashields and everything.
I'm going there right now.
Oh no, I'm nowhere near the place, but
Yeah, she's gonna add you in it so it'll show up on your map.
Gotcha.
But let's see, where is the tabletop? Is that like you're talking about way out on the west side?
yeah, it's the west. It's the west side of the west. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not that far west. We're actually pretty close to the border of western and eastern.
So near
There's
the
an
anomaly.
island. Yeah, kinda. There's an island just southwest of the hammer, the big giant hammer-looking thing.
Yeah, that's where I built my house the first time. I like that. It's recognizable from everywhere. Tabletop is the next thing that's kind of recognizable from anywhere.
I can actually see the tabletop from where I am in the Udom.
Udom.
Listen, game, if I don't want to spend skill points, it's an artificial difficulty setting, okay? Let me play it the hard way. They're like, do you want to get better? And I'm like, no, I like being old and shitty forever. What do I need to interact with here? None of that. Fine. 5 skill points? Okay, I'll admit that's a bit much. Let's get deflection.
I added you. You can do all of the things in the base. We don't really have any refineries or anything set up out here anymore, but if you need to make some small stuff, you can put it in here. It's no big deal.
It's fine. I'll try and make do with what's there. If not, I'll make my own little shitty base or whatever. But the idea is
you can build in here. I set it up so you can build. You can use this base.
Right.
But we took everything to the big base, so it's not here now.
But it's got power, it's got a garage, it's got shields,
it's got a lot of water.
Space.
Yeah.
These are good choices.
So, please make use of it. Because I won't let them tear it down.
What is this telling me to do? Pick up contract scrap metal wrecking crew from contracts board. Am I a massive idiot who ran away from... I don't understand how I screwed that up. Did I screw that up? Trails trade for ornithopter, whatever, get fucked. Contract awaits. Pick up the contract scrap metal. I already have it.
Take your time. I'm fading, so I'm gonna hop off, y'all.
Well, hang
Cool.
on. Don't go yet.
Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Apparently.
We may have another new member.
Oh.
Who?
Ricky Suave.
I see. That
I
ship just won't fly.
am
That was
not
my
disappointed.
nickname
Yeah, not disappointed
Why
with that
is
name.
why is he not allowed to leave yet?
Because he's joining the Discord, and I
Oh.
figured he might want to meet him.
I do.
Oh, you can't assign roles yet, can you?
I'm gonna call him Rico Suave.
Oh, you should be able to, babe.
Yeah, it's my server.
He just joined the Discord.
Okay.
I know what the end game is. I'm just trying to get past some of this skilling, and then I'll be caught up to where I was. And I'll figure that out. Kind of wish the game had given me the option of making the bike earlier, because the running around is annoying.
Yes, it is.
I hope this dude doesn't leave. I don't do.
I mean, his name in the Dune Awakening Discord is Ricky Too Suave.
Ay, Rico Suave.
Honestly, he could be absolutely amazing or a total waste. We have to find out which, though.
That's why figured I'd give him the old litmus test.
But that's just it. It should become apparent immediately.
Now I need a gif.
Oh shit, how am I gonna climb this? Oh no, I found a way. Listen, Worm. We don't want any trouble. You, me, brothers, sort of, on a adverse world. We don't want to mess with each other. There we go. Clearly. He's coming. It doesn't need to be this way.
Oh Lord,
Alright.
he coming.
I don't understand how I screwed that up on the leaderboard. Like, I didn't do anything. I should have grabbed it while I had the chance.
Hey,
Yeah, you totally should have.
Exactly.
How's it going, Ricky?
And I'm like self.
Hello.
What up?
Hello.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
What up? It's good.
I'm new too.
Yeah, recruitment's been going pretty well. We've picked up 4 or 5 new players in the last couple of days.
I don't know that
You have a
Aurora
crew?
is yeah, that posse.
It's true. Seen her playing on Roblox.
Not a crew, it's a posse.
Okay, it's fair.
So, Ricky, this is Legs. Legs is the
Hello.
GM.
Hello.
Is a planet of unique
And my wife.
opportunity.
She sits behind me, so I can yell at her if you need me to.
Access to the military technology of the great houses.
Aces is a friend of ours. That is, we've all been playing since the three of us anyway have been playing since day one, basically.
Onto the sands.
Yeah, we played in the beta and started on day one here on June 5th. So.
The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources
and
the production capacity.
What seat are you on?
There is a shipwreck near here.
Okay.
Slip inside.
Well, you are welcome to stay over at your base if you want. We also have a massive Harkonnen stronghold on Siege Leg.
Yes, we do. You're very welcome. It's amazing. Everyone should come and marvel at it. And get here quick so you can pick your apartment so that you're not stuck in the barracks. Just saying.
Yeah, she's built a apartment complex with lots of rooms for people to choose from if they so choose.
Legs the builder, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we've hit our building limit.
So I pulled some stuff down so that I still have some more stuff I can build with. I pulled one of the sky bridges down.
But it's 3 sub-fief consoles that are all put together to make one big stronghold.
Wow.
I think it might be the biggest base complex on the server. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else's that's bigger, so.
One would hope. I mean, there's always hope. I
mean, I do still have one console I can drop, so it could be bigger. This guy over behind us was trying, though.
I think
as we've been growing, he's been growing.
Yeah, I think you're pushing him. As this base grows, his base is growing, and I think he's like, "Oh fuck, I gotta keep going." And it's an Atreides stronghold, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's very fitting that we're in competition with an Atreides because we expand our cool evil fortress, and they're like, "My fortress of nobility must be at least as large as those dastardly Harkonnen."
That is very southern of you.
It's a long story. Meanwhile, we're just out here like...
Dastardly.
Alrighty, Harkonnen boys, we gotta build to the sky. Get high on that spice. We're going forward.
I'm actually really excited to get this.
Oh no! Ow!
My
Sorry.
What happened?
I fell from a very high place. It's hubris. It's hubris.
Someone invite me. Let me check this thing out.
Yeah. Are you? Let's see. Are you Ricky Suave in game?
Yeah.
Kudos on that name, though.
Oh, I need to set you.
It's going back up again. Let me find the shape.
Man, Deep Desert Chat has been so much nicer since I blocked Groomable and Chimpan.
Yeah, only takes a couple.
What was it?
There's 2 guys. They're part of the Caps Lock Warriors Harco Guild, and they just scream all day out in Deep Desert, in all caps.
What were their names?
Groomable and Chimpans 23.
Ah, okay.
Chimpans 23 has a bounty out on him.
That does not surprise me.
At least as far as like unofficial Reddit, like.
No,
give
no.
all the ducats to someone, to whoever finds this dude's base.
I would be willing in making something like that my opus.
Just hunting this guy down.
Yep. No, honestly, it doesn't make any sense. People are like, you're harassing or whatever. I'm like, no, listen. The laws of nature have tied us together. We are bound, almost like quantum entanglement, to be this way.
Fair.
He
Now,
doesn't
mind
know
you,
you're bound to him.
Unavoidable.
This guy didn't earn that bounty for nothing. He's a royal
Yeah.
pain in the ass.
Yeah. His favorite phrase is to say that he farms people. And I finally asked the other day, I was like, what the fuck do you mean when you say that you farm someone? Like, what does that even mean? And he was like, oh, it means farming salt and chat. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you're just a douche. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good to...
I need backup.
Ricky, I just sent you a party invite. I don't know if she's added you yet or not. But
Added to what? Which base? The big one?
yeah.
Yeah, I just did.
Join yours.
So you gotta go back to the main menu, and then select server, and then select siege lag and join from there. Make sure you have an ornithopter, because it's gonna put you at a trade post.
I need backup.
I would hope so if you've been playing since day one. That would be
I got a couple.
rough.
I must have
Got
missed that.
a T6. I have a T6 assault and a T5.
Nice.
Nice.
I have tier 6 wings on my assault and my scout. But honestly, like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the inventory stuff that's been happening the last, like, week. I lost, like, 250 spice melange today, and I'm like, I'm not going back out there till they fix this shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I'm scared to transport my stuff
See
back.
someone. Target found.
Well, it makes me wonder how much shit I've lost without even realizing it.
Right. All the plastanium and spice with lost shoved in the back of the corridor.
Well,
I'm just glad I didn't choose E6.
I was in D6. My base was there in D6, but I got out there early this morning and took everything down before all the vultures got to it.
That's wild. They just repaid the PVEs of PvP because
Well, from what I read, though,
condo complex.
it wasn't intentional.
Yeah. I mean, I figured.
Yeah, I was on that island and I read something in the Dune Discord this morning about how they added a control point to the island at D6, and I was like, oh fuck! Immediately got up and ran out there to get everything.
Yeah, just a weird domino. Like you pick a spot and it's just. Yeah, I like to go out. I mean, if I'm up, typically, like, or up early, I'll go out and find a spot, and then the next day I come out and it's like the fucking a shanty town up there.
Yeah.
Shantytown is lucky. But the last time I was out there, it was like a condominium. It was like
Yeah,
2
people
steps away
build
from developing an
surprisingly
HOA.
big bases out there. Like, I don't understand why. Like, why go expand your base, your claim, and build like this massive base? Like, what are you doing?
I was like, man, I feel y'all are about 2 steps away from telling me that I painted my base the wrong color.
You can't use that roof.
You can't use that roof, man. The HOA says you can't do that. You gotta get in line. I'm like, it's the fucking deep desert, my man. I didn't know we had an HOA.
They're everywhere.
It's terrible.
Someone's here.
Shit,
I need
get
help.
back out there.
So Dillybot, there's another thing out of the deep desert that you might find entertaining. there's a group out there that is renting. They're basically running a protection racket, and they
Yeah.
have
This
control
goes
of-
without saying. This is a human compulsion.
They're
Honestly.
basically they have control of one of the big titanium islands, and they're like,
Yep.
we'll rent you a sub fee for you to come farm out here, and you pay us, 10,000 or 2,000 titanium every 12 hours or something.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna honor that, but there's got to be a short on it. You know what I mean?
I love it personally. I think it's super cool. Like it's very Dune. Like it's and they're not dicks about it, right? They don't go attack random people, but they do defend their territory and like rent it out to people so that they don't have to farm, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
No, I get it, 100%. But yeah, it is what it is.
Nah, man, they're legitimate business people.
Yep,
The nice
100%.
base you got here sure would be a shame if something happened to it.
Exactly, like the Teamsters, right?
That titanium mining operation sure is be a shame if someone were to put a thumper on it. Real shame.
Yeah, they
I
basically
know.
tell you that, like, they remind you that it's like it would be bad if something awful was to happen, and the implication is that they could kind of facilitate that.
Yeah,
And you're kind of like,
absolutely.
like, come on.
I just like it in the context of the Dune universe. I think it's like perfect.
Oh, it's so on.
Oh, for sure.
It's up there with the Fremen bribing the Spacing Guild to say that the southern desert is uninhabitable.
Oh, absolutely. We knew that was a con,
Brilliant. It's like, hey,
Oh, for sure.
spacers who rely on our product to do your thing. We have shit tons of your space cocaine. We'll give you lots of your space cocaine, uncut, if you tell everyone that our part of the planet that we all survive on is incompatible with human life. And the guild are just like, bet, square deal.
Yeah,
we'll do
fuck
it.
yeah, do it.
Like, that sounds like a great deal. Covert workforce to get us all of our space coke. Let's set this up. We won't bother you. We'll make sure no one else bothers you. And if anyone else wanders out there, well,
That's
Sand
too
worms.
bad for them.
people get lost out in the desert.
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Like we said.
Yeah, the desert is a dark and dangerous place, you don't go out there. Anything could happen.
Chom is not responsible for your well-being if you decide to go out there.
That's right. Sign this waiver. It's all good.
Hey, what seat are y'all on, did you say?
Leg.
I do not want to go that way. Let's go this way.
We chose Seach Leg because her name is Legs.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's not a good reason, but we all accept
Photo's
it.
idea. No. I didn't choose Siege Leg.
I did not.
Photo chose Siege Leg.
I did not say this. I said.
The Baroness did not choose Siege Leg. She simply hinted that she would prefer a Siege with a name closely resembling her own.
And we made it
That
happen.
any others would be fine. And her loyal retainers made it happen.
I will
Why you're trying to
always-
pretend this is my fault.
I will always choose the most ridiculous option, and that is the way it is. That is the way.
Is it?
Have you
Is
seen
this the way?
This is the way. He's a Sandalorian.
This is the way.
Does this not look like a stealth fighter?
Oh, is this the Atreides?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. What are you doing?
I'm
You're
learning
not
to
allowed.
blend with the enemy.
Not allowed.
Trying to blend? It looks like a
Yes.
brick with wings is what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a stealth fighter. Look at it.
Yeah,
Everybody
I mean,
want a piece of this.
I like the Harkonnen ones better.
I love them both for different reasons. I'll probably end up switching based on my mood, but this is really cool looking. I just like it with the Harkonnen swash.
I didn't go this far on purpose. Oh wow.
Wait, the Atreides skin with the Harkonnen swatch on it?
Yes. It's like, you
That's
see
just
someone
confusing.
Like, oh, great, nobility, and then you see the black and red coloring, and you're like, ah, shit.
Just
By the time you see
confusing.
the colors, it's too late.
I don't know. I'm suspicious long before then. Like, come on. It's a confusing message.
That was one of the things that that Only Sans Guild, they had like a video where they were fighting some big like streamer Zerg, and the way that they survived was by changing their color swatch to match all of them and just blending in with them.
See? It's a legitimate strategy.
Well, and then didn't someone draw them off? Or they waited until they got drawn off or something?
Yeah, so they sat there and they were running protection for the streamer Zerg's like sandcrawler.
Just kind of blending.
And just waiting, and then somebody drew them off and they blew up the sandcrawler.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, fabricate. Deliver Holtzman amplifier.
What was that?
Pretty sure there's a few pages in Sun Tzu's Art of War about that tactic.
So yeah, Ricky, this is all us. That gate out there, this like spanning this road here, and then there's another gate being constructed behind it.
It's Ligara's gate. There is no Baldur here.
I don't understand what I did there. Deliver Holtzman amplifier. I don't know how to make one.
You kind of just have to collect them.
Well, I would have thought that I had found one prior to now. This person's base is trash. I don't think I'm finishing this tonight. I could 100% bypass all of this, but I know that at some point I did a part 7 or part 8 of that trial thing where I literally guessed my way the hard way through all the options.
Oh, bro. I feel like I got every single wrong answer on the way to that.
That's stupid. The final trial, the footsteps of the Fremen. God, that thing's.
Dude,
I know, right?
I gave up and looked it up real fast.
Yeah, I slammed my head against the wall until it worked.
I gotta bail.
All right.
See you.
Have a good night.
Catch you later, man.
Yes, good night.